Blame Truth here. No fancy intro today. I want to ask you first and foremost, if you never like another video of mine, if you never comment on another video of mine, if you never watch another video of mine, please try to watch this one as long as you can. Like this video so it gets put in the algorithm. Drop a support comment, whatever, because this is bigger than this channel. This is bigger than Call of Duty. This is something that I never want to see replicated in any other gaming medium, through any other publisher, through any other dev. The stuff I'm going to cover today, it's going to make your stomach turn. This is people's passion. This is people's heart and soul being put into something and then getting snuffed out by a greedy corporation. And I can't stand for it. Let's just get on into it. I've got a lot I want to cover. The first big thing, and this is the main reason I wanted to make this video, and everyone should be so upset about this, seriously, is SM2, the project SM2. This is something I've been covering for a while. This was a fan-made kind of like big-time amalgamation of the best parts of Call of Duty. This was a fan-made project that people were working on for free. There's no money. There's no profit being made. There's no money in it. It's just people doing it for the love of the game. They're not satisfied with the current state of Call of Duty. They wanted to make their own game and make something that everyone can enjoy. And they got to cease and desist today. And some people are saying it's because they switched engines. Certain development issues were cropping up on the, I think it was the Modern Warfare 2 engine I think they were using. And they had to switch engines to the Modern Warfare Remastered engine, and then they got hit with a cease and desist. Why they couldn't cease and desist them when they first started on this, instead of doing it 2 years after people have poured their hours for free into this game, is beyond me, and it's just disgusting. This being out does not hurt Activision probably at all. If anything, they should be hiring these people because they're working for free to make a game that is 100% going to be better than anything we've gotten in the past 4 years from Call of Duty. I mean, no questions asked. It was going to be better. It was going to be sort of a super COD, the best of everything in one particular game. And now it's snuffed out. I was actually really looking forward to it. I was thinking, no matter how bad Call of Duty gets, I can go and play this and have a good time and bring you guys some content for the channel. But I can't now. It's snuffed out. They've been cease and desisted. They're not working on it anymore. 2 years of hard work gone because Activision they're just assholes. It's not going to hurt anyone again. And I want to say this before I get into the next piece of the video, the next bad thing I want to cover. I just want to say that if you work under the Activision umbrella, if you're a dev, you're not a good person. Straight up. I get that you have to earn a living. I understand that. But you need to speak up about this stuff. You are part of the problem. If you're a content creator, and like Tim the Tatman and Nick Merckx, I'm calling them out. I know I'm not the biggest guy. I've never had the machine behind me. I'm not the biggest person covering Call of Duty by a landslide. I've always done what I've wanted. I've never sold out. I've never sucked dick. I've never kissed ass. I've always just kind of done things solo, my way. I get that it's not going to be the most popular thing. I understand that. I'm not trying to be the most popular guy. But Tim the Tatman, Nick Merckx, anybody else just taking payment from these people and getting flown out to events and getting these care packages. As far as I'm concerned, you're part of the problem. Please stay the fuck away from me. Don't interact with me. I don't want to be around you. Like, morally speaking, I am just so against this company now that I don't want anything to do with even subsidiaries, even affiliates of the company. I want nothing to do with it. The only thing Call of Duty is going to get from me from now on is rant videos and talking shit about them because I want to hurt their sales, even if it's just a little bit. If I convince 15,000 people not to buy the next Call of Duty, that's over $1 million. Potentially more if they don't buy microtransactions because they don't have the game. So that's fine by me, man. That's fine by me. My reach during COD season is quite a lot. I reach millions of people during COD's peak season, the new COD releases or whatever. And I don't know, man. This is not cool. This is not cool. I can't sit idly by and watch this happen. You know what I mean? It's insulting. It's a slap in the face. And everyone, even if this doesn't directly affect you, should be angry about this. Gaming journalists should be covering this. Do not let this get swept under the rug. Keep bringing this up. And if there's anybody that worked on the SM2 project that wants to reach out, if you want a platform, hit me up. You're welcome on this channel. If there are any gaming journalists out there that want to interview me, I'm My schedule is open. You can hit me up anytime. I will gladly speak out against this company. This is not right. Speaking of not right, it gets even worse. You might think that's bad, but maybe that's just business or whatever. No, it gets worse. Well, we've gotten to the point where the game's kind of become pay to win. There's been pay to win bundles in DMZ. You buy a skin, it comes with some benefit that loads automatically into DMZ. It's effectively pay to win. This is something I've covered before. It's disgusting. But like, okay, this isn't the first time a gaming company's done this, so whatever. But as far as I know, this is the first time a gaming company has done this. What is this? Let me show you. Murda Show covered this in a recent video, and I'm going to just bring it up here. If you go to the store, there are sales depending on how much COD points you currently have in your account. I'm not kidding. I can't make this up. If you have a lot of COD points in your account, you don't get a big sale or no sale at all. So for example here, let's take a look. This person has 100 CP and they get a 29% off voucher for this greed bundle, aptly named by the way. However, if we look at this other image, you can see in the top right there, 12,600 CP, they don't get a discount. They don't get any CP off. They're effectively trying so hard to get the casual gamer to spend money on this game. It's Murda Show covered this in his video, but it's like you walk into Walmart, they see how much money you have in your wallet, and then the person with more money does not get a discount, but the poor person does. The person walking in with $5, the whole store is 25% off. And I brought up the pay-to-win bundles earlier. You know for a fact that this is going to apply to them eventually. And people that are casual gamers that don't purchase a lot of skins and stuff are going to have even more of an advantage. They're going to get discounts on pay-to-win bundles. You know it's going to happen. I'm disgusted. Like, I am disgusted. I can't even really be mad anymore. You hear the disappointment in my voice. This is not me playing the Blame Truth character here. This is just, I don't like where this is going. This is not good, and I don't want to see this in any other gaming medium at all. AAA gaming, you know, there's been a lot of blunders the past several years. Mostly just releasing, like, broken games or whatever. Activision have somehow managed to not only release broken games that continue to be broken, they've somehow managed to get every nickel and dime possible in the shadiest way possible while giving us the bare minimum for content, for quality, for everything. I don't want, like, I'm just done. I don't want anything to do with it. You know, I want to apologize to you guys first and foremost as well, because one of my biggest criticisms lately is that I'm making the same video over and over. A lot of people will say that, and I understand that. I would love to bring you guys something different. A lot of you don't know this, but back when I first started posting Call of Duty 4 back in 2008, I was covering like different ways to play. I was covering strategies. I was covering how to get better at the game. I was covering different ways to play, inventive ways to play. And I did that up until pretty much Black Ops 4, you know, maybe not on YouTube, but on Twitch and stuff. I love the variety. I used to love the variety and the different ways to play Call of Duty, and now there's just nothing to sink my teeth into. There's no gameplay variety to speak of. It's like there's ways to make your gun recoil less or whatever, you know, and that's basically it. I mean, there's no different ways to play. There's actually no depth to the gameplay whatsoever. The perks are not balanced. There's no new perks coming out. They don't give a shit. They don't care. Nobody cares. Infinity Ward, Activision, Treyarch, Raven, Toys for Bob, whatever, dude. None of these devs, none of these studios, they don't care. They only care about money. And this is not what gaming should be. I take gaming quite seriously. This is my job, covering Call of Duty, but also I game for fun. I've been gaming just for fun, because games help me. I'm gonna let you guys in. I'm gonna be a little vulnerable here and just kind of let you know what's up before I get into the last topic I want to cover this video. But like, man, video games have helped me through some rough patches in my life, and not only that, but for as far back as I could remember, I've always kind of felt like an outcast. I've never really felt like at home around people, human beings. I've always been more introverted. I've always been just more guarded and shielded, and I don't really like people. I know it's like a cliche thing to say now, but I'm not a big people person. Video games have not only helped me meet people that I would have not met otherwise. I've met some really cool people gaming. I don't know. Video games have helped me be like social when I don't think I would be social at all if I didn't have them in this weird way. I don't think I would be bringing you guys content if video games were not a thing. You know, I don't think I would be like a voice you could listen to if video games were not a thing. Last year in particular, Elden Ring came out during the worst mental kind of episode of my life. I was going through hell in my head, and the fact that Elden Ring was there to help me through a really, really rough patch in my life. I mean, if that game wasn't there, God knows what would have happened. I could have done something really stupid. Like, seriously. This is something that I take seriously, and SM2 was something I was looking forward to. SM2 was something a lot of people were looking forward to. Modern Warfare 2, hell, was something that a lot of people were looking forward to. And you can't keep disappointing people. At a certain point, you've made enough money, Activision. Can you please just throw us a bone? I'm not even coming at you like angrily in this video, you know? Like, I just want there to be some respect to the player base. This is not it. This is not how you do it. The last thing I want to cover before I hop off here is this. Guys, it's just look at this. The new update came out today for ranked mode, and they broke it. Infinity Ward broke it, and it was broken for several hours. Just take a look at this little video clip here. Along with this, they also managed to break create a class or picking your create a class or something like that. They fixed it after several hours, but the fact that it's releasing broken anyway is just, it's so old. It's so fucking old, man. Guys, again, rate this video. I'd really appreciate it, and spread the word on this. I don't know what to say, man. I'm coming at you like real talk this video because I'm just sick of it, man. I'm just sick of it. Anyway, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Have a good one. Peace.
Here's some parting advice.